watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. And now, Amador This Week's Out and About. This local television coverage is proudly brought to you by Jackson Rancheria Casino and Hotel.
Hello, Amador County. It's Tom Slavic on the microphone, and Tommy Fox is on the camera, and we're here at Amador High School for Kids College. And it's a great time, and right now we're looking at a class, a karate class being put on. I believe it's karate by Kazan, and that's a place where youngsters go down there in Jackson, and you can see these kids are pumping. They're looking pretty good, huh, Tommy? You should have read some of those faces. Let's move this way a little bit, and then Tommy's going to have a little backlight issues and stuff, and listen to some of this.
Try to go faster than your senseis. Ready and hut. You gotta go faster than them. Ready, hut. Good. Look at him right in the eyes for good focus. Ready and hut. Hut. A little bit faster. Ready, hut. Make sure your hand comes all the way back. Ready, hut. 2 more. Ready, hut.
We get a good feeling for the energy here, and Tommy, let's move down. Let's
all right, look at him right in the eyes.
maybe we can talk to this lady for a second. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Sherry.
Okay, so you brought a kid down here and he's in this karate class?
Yes.
He's like everybody's ninja fighting over here, huh?
Yeah. He watched Power Rangers this morning, so he's all ready.
What was that he watched?
He watched Power Rangers this morning.
Okay, that's great. And all the kids love this, don't they?
Yeah.
It seems to me most of the kids really like this, and you can see it on the faces and all the parents that are watching. And
College has been going on for years. My daughter did it when she was young, and she's 19 now. So
now did they go to some of his classes or anything as well? Or
not my son. This is the first.
Basically, just
first exposure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of youngsters here in that class. In fact, they're all young, aren't they?
Yeah, they're having a great time.
And I'm not sure, Tommy, you got anybody. Here's a volunteer. Hi, how are you and what's your name?
I'm good. My name's Kelly Thompson.
And Kelly, what are you doing down here today?
Okay, so my son is in kindergarten. He's in this karate class.
Okay. What you want to see?
He is over there with a tie-dye shirt on. His name is Caleb. With Sensei Austin.
That's cool. So, having a lot of fun, huh?
My sister.
Sister?
Yeah.
It's hard to whipsaw Tommy around when he's got the camera. It lets you do a quick pan, but hi. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Great. A lot of fun down here at Kids College?
Yes, I am.
Coming down taping this, and oh boy, now the kids get to hit some paddles or something. And some contact. All right. And of course, the fun thing about the martial arts is you start off maybe thinking it'll help in defense to fight people, but by the time you're through or get up there, you're so confident people don't want to fight you, and you don't even need it. Okay, so that's pretty good. Tommy, let's see. Maybe we can talk here. Butt in a minute and talk here to the master here. Sure. Hey, come this way a little bit so we're not backlit. And tell us your name again.
My name's Anthony Hanks.
Okay, I was just watching a TSPN look back, and you were on the show. You're on quite a lot because you're very involved in doing this, and the youngsters really love it, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They really love it. I mean, my daughter's been doing it for 6 years, and everyone just has a great time.
Okay, so your daughter's been doing it for 6 years?
Yeah, my first Kids College, she was born in my hands. 2 hours later, I was here at Kids College 7 years ago. So yeah, she's pretty amazing.
Wow. Okay, that's good. And is she here today?
She's not here today, but just because Mom's at home and we got a newborn somewhat, and so they're home today.
Okay, now most of these kids look like they've been through a couple classes already. They seem to be pretty sure of their physical bodies and everything, don't they?
They do. Actually, I asked for a raise a hand first time. All these kids here, first time at Kids College for most of them. So it's just the structure of our program does wonders for them.
All right, they're all They're all excited and pumped up and feeling good, and you can feel their, their consciousness is right now.
Yeah, it's great. It's exciting to come out and share the benefits of the martial arts every year after year, and watch kids, find self-confidence. So it's pretty cool.
And this is a great class, and I find that it's always full. It's been full since the first time. Maybe not with you, but somebody doing what you do.
Sure, that's right.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, and thanks for bringing all the energy to the young kids and help focusing it.
Great. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hi, we're going to meet Michael Dunlap, and he's got a great tag here. It says scapegoat in training. So I guess, Michael, you must be, are you in charge?
No, I'm not in charge. I'm truly in training. Dave Doherty, who's been running Kids College for the last dozen years, is our official scapegoat again this year.
Okay, and I saw his wife here, and I think his wife ran to get you. What's her name again?
Joanne Doherty.
Yeah, okay. And it's good. I think they've been trying to pass the baton for a few years here.
They have been doing Kids College for the last 12 years, and their kids are past real college now, so they've been looking for a team to help move it forward past today.
Okay, and it's great. It's been going on for a long time, and we've got some new things. I don't remember seeing goats here. And we just did a show on TSPN on Foothill Critters with goats, and Tommy, I should maybe ask him some questions, my cameraman, because he probably knows more about goats than I do.
I know nothing about goats, and that's why the kids are here to learn from professionals.
Okay, and this is fun because this is like the fun side. This is like all the elective classes you might want to take while you're in college, right?
When we were teaching the kids about what to expect at Kids College, they got to know right away there were no quizzes, no tests, and no homework, and they were elated to hear that.
Okay, all right, and yeah, just like pure learning, pure experience.
And they're having fun, and that's most important.
Yeah, it is, because learning is one of the most fun things I think anyone can do, don't you think?
If they have the good teachers to push them along, absolutely.
Okay, well, okay, it's nice talking to you, Michael.
I appreciate your time. Thanks for coming out.
Okay, well, thank you. Are you helping out with this?
Yeah.
And exactly what's going on? What's the other lady telling the kids?
Just everything about the goats and how this one's only 1 year old and it's pregnant, and showing them how to milk them and feeding them the oats over there.
Okay, and what is your name?
Dana.
Where do you go to school, Dana?
Here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a good, fun day for you to be on the instructor side?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll say hi to some of these girls that are here. Hi, what's your name?
Mary Rose.
Okay, well, you're in the 4-H already. Do you have any animals at home?
Yeah.
What do you have?
I have 8 goats and 2 dogs.
Are some of these goats yours?
No.
No? Okay, but you're a goat person, huh? Okay, and what was your name again?
Mary Rose.
Where do you live?
Plymouth.
Okay, so you have like a fairly big size yard and stuff? Would it be like, say, it's a farm? Or a ranch?
I don't know.
Do you have a lot of space for the goats to run around and eat?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And, okay, thanks. Maybe we'll meet a few more people. And what's your name?
Erin.
Now, Erin, why did you want to take this class and learn about goats?
Because I really, really like animals.
Okay, so you really do. Are you related to that happy girl right there?
No.
Okay, you kind of look alike. You're wearing the same colors, so.
I'm related to her.
Okay, and that's the girl that's picking up the oats now in the.
Yeah, she's my twin. No, it's her, the one with the horse. The one with the horse.
The girl over there with the horse is your twin? What's her name?
Emily.
Okay. And how old are you twins?
9.
And who's older?
My sister by 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay. And what's your sister doing over there with the horses? Same thing you're doing over here?
No, she's basically just holding her up from the grass. Sissy, hold her up from the grass!
Is it not good for that little pony or the horse? Is that
No, she can
miniature horse?
Yeah, she's a pony.
Okay, all right. So, let's see. Let's meet this girl here for a second. Hi, what's your name?
Danny.
And what are you learning down here today? Anything? What'd you find out about the goats that you could share with the people?
Well, actually goat milk is healthier than cow's milk.
Why is that?
Because it's closer to people's milk.
Oh, okay. And okay, that's cool. And what about the people that brought the goats here? Did you get to meet them?
Yeah, they're really nice.
What do they do with the goats? Do they raise the goats for any reason? Is that what they do? Sell goat milk?
Yeah, I think so. they're dairy goats, so I think that's what they do.
Okay, and there's lots of different kinds of goats.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. There's, isn't it? Okay, and let's see. I talked to you, so you're not your twin, or are you? You were over there.
Yeah, I was over there.
You was over there. Now you're over here, right? What's your name?
Emily.
Okay, so you're the older sister, right, Emily?
Yes.
Okay, what are they doing over there with the miniature horse?
They're brushing it and feeding it.
Okay, and what would you like to share about the people that you found out that you didn't know about miniature horses?
All right.
Was there anything?
No.
So you already know a whole lot about horses, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of animals do you have at home?
Dogs.
A dog? Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. This place is in a lot of flow. It seems like the kids are from over there or over here now, so why don't we say hi to a few of them and find out their names. Hi, what's your name?
Ellie.
Hi, Ellie. Maybe go that way a little bit while you talk to me. And why are you interested in the animals?
Because I want to learn more about them.
Okay. What kind of stuff do you think you'd like to learn?
Like how they get milked and all that.
Okay, that's great. And what did you learn anything about the miniature horse over there?
You never when you're brushing the mane, never wear flip-flops because they can't step back on your foot.
Oh yeah, it's
hard.
Yeah, and they weigh a lot more than most of us, so if they step on your toes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm usually careful around horses, and even that little horse. You have to be pretty conscious of what you're doing when you're around animals.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks, great. And what was your name down there who's holding this little goat?
Danielle.
Who's holding this little goat?
Danielle.
Okay. And did anyone tell you why the goat doesn't have any horns?
Yeah, it's because we don't want... Ow! We don't want most of them to have horns because they don't really get judged on them.
Okay, all right. Now, okay, I'm going to let you think about that. Now, you seem to be maybe... What's your name?
I'm Sarah Dentone.
And what do you do with the goats? Are these yours?
Yes, I am the goat leader for Shenandoah Valley 4-H, or the assistant leader. Williams Bullard is our leader, and then I'm the assistant.
Okay, so what do you do as the goat leader?
We have meetings, monthly meetings that we take, and we teach the kids about the different goats and how to care for their goats and take care of them. So like today for the kids, we brought 3 different varieties of goats. We brought full-size dairy goats, meat Boer goats, and also the miniature Nigerian goats, so we could talk about the different breeds and how to care for your animals.
Okay, what are the kids most interested or surprised about?
I think that they're surprised about the milking. We did a little milking demonstration with Coconut and showed the milk coming out of her, and that milk's the closest thing to human milk.
Yes, coconut milk.
Yes, it's coconut milk because coconut's the mommy of Mocha over there.
Okay, so goats are the closest.
Yeah, they're the closest to human milk that there is. So a lot of people that are lactose intolerant a lot of times can tolerate goat milk because of how close it is to human milk itself. And about how a lot of people like to keep them for, meat and also for milking and to have them for purposes. They're the easiest keepers of animals.
Now, when you told me that, I was kind of curious because I put two things together. It seems to me like that for our skin and a lot of tissues and organs, pigs are the closest to us. But, I don't know of anybody that milks pigs.
I don't know of anyone who's had pig milk either, so I'm not sure about that. All I know is that a lot of people that are intolerant to cow's milk and have goat's milk because it's so close to human milk.
And that's what I like about getting around people that know different things and stuff, is because when you get a curious question, you can generally ask them and find out stuff that just hits you spontaneously like that. So I had no idea before that goat's milk was the closest milk to human milk, and therefore maybe better for us.
Yeah, it is. It's really good for us, and also a lot of people like to eat goat because goat meat's really delicious. It's called chiffon. It's also the only meat that isn't in any nationality or country something that people are against. So therefore it's very universal in the fact that you can have goats and you can eat goat and it never offends anyone.
Okay, it is. It's like we just had on, in fact, yesterday I talked to Father Tobias from the Serbian church, and they're having a goat feed. I believe it's next weekend, Memorial Day, and and he was kind of giving us the lowdown in the story there too. That, like what you say, goat is probably eaten by more people than chicken or cow meat or that all over, especially the Mediterranean and the area there. And,
yeah, they like it because they're really easy keepers. They like brush. They'll eat off the trees. They'll eat weeds. They're easy. You can keep them. They'll stay with you. They're friendly. They're very domesticated. That you can keep them with you. They'll stay in your yard. And then they have babies. You have the milk to drink, and then you have the babies to eat. So they're very easy keepers.
It's nice the way so many animals, help out, domesticated, and are very helpful to human beings, and the interaction, of course, then back for the humans to the animals.
Yes, it is. It's very nice.
Okay, well, thank you. Thanks for bringing everybody on, and we're going to go see what else we can find out. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so this lady's telling people something about this horse and stuff, and what's your name?
Valerie Anderson.
Okay, Valerie, does this girl back here, do you know much what she's saying? You heard this yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell us while she's talking about the kids here, what do we need or what would we like to find out about this miniature horse?
Well, her name's Ginger. She's 10 years old. She was a cart horse for Disneyland before we got her.
A cart horse for Disneyland? Wow, she's got a pedigree.
Yeah.
And a good job.
Good personality.
So now what does she do?
Now she's just our horse, and she sits around and
She enjoys the kids around and stuff?
Yeah. She does like kids.
Now, what are some of the kids? What are they most curious about, like, for a small horse? Why do we have small horses? Is that a natural thing?
Yeah, it is a natural thing, actually. They come from the wild horses that are smaller, and they might have kind of genetically enhanced them to be a little bit smaller and more tame, more domesticated, but...
And back when horses and animals were more useful because we didn't have, like, gas engines and things like that, what did small horses do around the cities or farms and things?
Well, I suppose they could have done, like, the smaller farm things, like, like how the big horses plow. Mm-hmm. They could have probably plowed the smaller areas.
Okay. I'm asking because I know, like, some of the littler donkeys and stuff, like, worked in the mines a lot, and and things like that. But I really don't know what horses did. They've always seemed to be such a noble animal that they didn't have to do too much work unless you were one of those big, powerful horses with the big hoofs.
I think they're just the best thing that they can do is be a companion. Back then,
I think
she could actually.
Hang on.
We actually took her to convalescent homes in the area, and she went there, and they petted her, and she went through the halls.
Okay. That's what I was going to say. They have a great way of lifting your spirits, horses, don't they?
They actually have seen eye horses, if you can believe that. They have little shoes on them and a little area to collect their droppings, and so they're actually pretty useful. I mean, we have, she pulls people. She can pull 2 adults up to 600 pounds. And we also have a garden utensil, like a harrow that she can pull, but we haven't used it.
Get you this way a little bit so when you're talking, Tommy can get you in with the camera. And so what was the horse's name again?
Her name is Ginger.
Okay.
And she's 10 years old. This is the biggest she's going to get. And we've done pretty much all the parades for the last 5 or 6 years, and petting zoos, and the kids know her really well. In fact, a lot of the kids have come up, oh, that's Ginger, I remember her.
Okay.
We did the duck race with her, and
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I like Ginger.
She's a very sweet horse.
Okay, maybe you could tell me what's the difference between, not the difference, well, obviously there's a difference, but what's a pony? Why?
A pony is actually a breed of horse. A pony is a breed, actually, just like a horse is a breed, like a palomino. It's actual a breed. They have certain height requirements that they have. Ponies of America have different requirements. She's actually a horse that's bred to a horse that was bred actually the smaller. They bred down to get the size.
Okay, that's great. Now, hi, what's your name?
My name's Jasmine.
And how about you?
Ellie.
Because I think all you were over there with the goats earlier, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bye, Ginger. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sheep brains. Wow, this sounds cool. Let's see what we find out in here.
Now just cut straight back. Tell the cerebellum to behave. Behave, cerebellum. Stay there. Oh, you've got the spinal cord too. Keep going. You're doing fabulous. Okay, let's see. Okay, now you can just use your scissor to cut any of the extra stuff. And you just did a mid-sagittal cut. Okay, mid-sagittal cuts are being accomplished. And don't let that little bit of bread frighten you. I got it. Would you do me a favor and pull her sleeves back? Thank you.
What are the kids learning today?
They're learning about sheep brains and the spaces in the center of the sheep brain and why they're there.
You know, I think I've talked to you before, and this is really interesting. This is really interesting, too. They got boys and girls in here, and more mid-age or maybe the upper end of the kids' college. And why are the kids so curious? I'm asking some, but what do you think?
I think it's part just being able to take something apart that they've never seen before or had a chance to hold and handle.
Okay. Think we have any future MDs or vets in here and stuff?
Yes, we sure do. We have a future MD here and here.
Oh.
We have two. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be a neurosurgeon one day, I'm sure.
Okay, well, let's meet this guy. Here, I'm going to look this way. What's your name?
My name's William.
How are you, what are you doing there?
Cutting a sheep brain in half.
Okay. And what are you finding out?
I'm finding out about all the nerves and all the lobes of the brain, like the ocular nerves back here.
So when you look at that, like I'm looking at that, I'm kind of thinking about my brain and stuff too. You doing that as well?
Yeah. It's because it's kind of similar.
What ideas are you getting?
Not really. Not much. I'm kind of focused on getting it apart correctly without breaking it.
Okay. And maybe this girl here. Can you turn this way? What's your name?
Vanessa.
What are you thinking about while you're doing that?
What it will look like when I'm done cutting it.
Oh yeah. Okay. What do you have a next step? Are you waiting for some more instruction, or?
Waiting for more instruction.
What can you name any of those parts or anything there for me that you found out about yet?
Not really.
Where's the? I guess. What's this part here called? This lower end here?
The spinal cord.
Okay, so let's go to the spinal cord. And do you think about that, like when you're looking at that, like like your spinal cord's down in here too, and your brain must be similar to that?
Yeah.
Now what you're seeing is
And let's talk to this guy here for a second. How about you? Are you finding out anything?
Yeah, I'm noticing that there's a little bit of a difference in both sides of the brain.
What difference have you noticed?
Like, some parts you can see more easily on one side and you can't see on the other side. Like right here, you can't see like this completely, and here you can see perfectly. And
it's kind of interesting for me to see like the inside. I always had the idea that the outside kind of looks like this, and there's that kind of a look. But I never cut anything out. Does it strike you as maybe odd or something that like the branches in here kind of look like a lot of like a leaf structure?
Yeah, that is kind of neat.
And also, if you were looking from the air, it would look like the tributaries from the mountain rivers going down into a bigger branch of the river and stuff, and then wind up going down here. Okay, kind of nature kind of duplicates itself as it goes along. It's like it finds there's a good way to do something, and it just does it in so many different organisms and things. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What did you drop there?
Okay, this is the space within the brain, the ventricular system. So what they did was they just did their mid-sagittal cut, and now that they can reflect the brain into two separate halves, they should be able to stick their glass probe into the lateral ventricle and be able to prove that it's a space that's just always there. It's not man-made. They didn't cut it there. It's a space. And that's where cerebral spinal fluid flows. Then they're going to go down and they're going to look by the cerebellum, and they're going to lift that, and they're going to see the fourth ventricle. and then move right on down into the central canal, just to explore the spaces in the brain. Then we're going to see who knows what actually will occupy that space. Okay? Let's visit these two.
That's pretty interesting to me. Okay.
So what do you think would be inside that space?
That's cerebral fluid.
Good.
That's in your spinal cord, right?
Cerebral spinal fluid. So then it's going to go through the lateral, and then can you show us where it's going to come out after it goes through the lateral?
Right there, right?
So this one right here, the third. And here's the cerebellum. Let's lift it. There you go. Okay. Underneath. Look at that space. We didn't make that. That was already there.
So it'll go in there.
Yes. So that's which one? We did one. We did 1 and 2. So from the lateral ventricles to the third, then down into the fourth, then down through the middle of the spinal cord. Yay! A+. Very good. Okay.
So this is pretty interesting. Let's just find a few more names. And what's your name?
Jack.
Now, if you're
so what do you think there, Jeff?
Jack. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, so
it's a little gross too, though, because this is like everywhere. It's kind of gross, but it's fun. I'm glad I came.
Blood to go into the brain.
I like it.
Seems like there's different kind of tissues in there too, huh?
Yeah.
Things are made of like different kinds of parts of things, different colors. And
I saw some tissue like up around here earlier, and then there was some over like right here somewhere.
Okay. All right, now we're going to take one more half.
Okay, we're going to meet this kid over here. Hi, what's your name? And kind of look that way.
My name's Cole.
You ready to do
Okay, Carol, Cole, what are you finding out?
Tree and the spinal fluid holder.
Front to back.
I forgot what it's called.
Cut the other side.
Cool. Now, where do you go to school?
Sutter Creek, right over there.
Okay, right over there. All right, and we've got some helpers here, and maybe I'm going to talk to this.
Very good.
I think, wait, stop.
There
you go.
Yeah, that's okay. Is that the cutting side of yours, sweetie? Yes, it is. Okay.
What are you showing them now?
They're doing coronal slices on one half of the brain.
So where they're cutting now, what are they cutting for? What are they going to be seeing when they...
Well, they'll see, like, there's corona radiata, and you'll see the differences between the gray and the white matter in the tissue, and then...
What are the differences, and why are they gray and white?
The gray and white has to do with whether it's, like, the cell body, because it has to do with the parts of a neuron. And so, like, the cell body and then, like, the axon and stuff like that. And so you can see the differences in the gray you see on hers. Yeah, you can see the gray and the white matter in it. So you have the corona radiata. You can also see portions of the corpus callosum, which flows between the two hemispheres.
Okay, when you made that...
Okay, well, thank you. And what is your name?
Vanessa.
Vanessa, where do you go to school?
I actually am graduating from Sac State this summer. So.
You're graduating from Sac State this summer. That's great. And what's your major? What do you study?
I'm majoring in psychology and I have a minor in biology. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. Are you going to move on to becoming a psychiatrist or something?
Actually, I think I'm going to I'm apply for a master's program in business.
All right.
So hopefully.
Okay, that's great. It's a good idea, getting into business too.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. We have a couple of students out here. What's your name?
Shauna.
Okay, and what's yours?
Dylan Israeli.
Okay, now you're getting ready to go in that brains class, right? Do you have any idea what's going to go on in there?
No.
How about you?
No, I have no clue.
Why's your curiosity here to want to find out about this? Can you tell us?
Sheep brains and all that.
What seemed interesting about it?
Sheep brains. Brains.
Yeah. How about you? You have any reason why you thought this would be cool?
About a sheep brain. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Okay, well, I have a good idea. You are going to find out what's inside of a sheep's brain.
Yeah.
Okay, and you told me your name. Where do you go to school?
Jackson Elementary.
Okay, have you been coming to this event for a while or anything?
Yes.
Since you were how old?
About 6.
Okay, here's a few more kids out here. Looks like they're going in this next class. What's your name?
Will.
And where are you coming from? A rock class?
Yeah.
Did you put all this together?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool, huh? All right, and how about you?
Hi. Yeah, I'm doing the sheep brains too.
What do you find out about these rocks?
They're all in Amador County. And
okay. Let me hold it this way so they can see it a little bit. So they're what? All these rocks are indigenous to Amador County?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your favorite rock?
Probably obsidian.
You don't have any rocks of gold in it there, do you?
They showed us gold, but he wouldn't let us keep it.
Okay. All right, and let's meet this guy. How about you? What's your name?
Benny.
And Benny, what do you? Why do you want to go in there and check it on those sheep's brains?
I don't know. I thought it'd be interesting.
Okay. Why do you think it would be interesting?
I just really like to see like the insides of things, like tearing people apart.
That's pretty cool. You know, in a way, I was sitting there looking at it and stuff, but like you around your mom or whatever, you ever do any cooking and have to cut the chicken open and stuff like that?
Yeah, big
things?
time.
Right. And chickens are kind of a lot different than, to me, like when you're cutting up a steak or something, because it's hard to tell where the steak came from, but a chicken leg, you can relate to it pretty easy, huh?
Yes, you can.
So that's cool, and find out what's in there, and of course, what's so interesting about brains anyway?
I don't know, I just wanted to know how they function. So, yes.
Yeah, we almost get an idea, don't we? Like that we wouldn't be anything without our brains, right?
Yep, pretty much. We wouldn't be able to walk or talk.
Okay, all right, cool. Okay, thanks a lot. Well, this class is always so interesting because, I don't know, there's always neat things going on, and it always seems to me like somehow all this stuff's related to social skills. And, of course, we're in the drama department, and maybe I can get Giles to talk to me here for a minute. Hey, Giles, can you stand up and turn around a minute, or are you critiquing the class here? Come this way, GT. Hi. How's it going, Giles?
Good. Thanks for dropping by.
Okay, now I have to let everybody know I was doing some Let's Talks, going to put them on the website, and one of the first ones that's going to be up, in fact, it is the first one, and it is up, is you with Larry Samato in 2003.
Oh, how much fun that was. I remember.
It was quite the interview. So after that shameless plug, I always like it in your class because you know the kids are always doing stuff.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's fun and stuff and everything.
It's great. They're 4th and 5th and 6th graders. What a wonderful experience for them. Hopefully, and for me, definitely. Children, thank you. We have to leave. That was so much fun. Woo! Harley. By Saturday.
And of course,
sign you up for the 5th grade. I want to be there. Tom, good seeing you.
Okay, now does this class get to stay?
Yeah, they're just coming in. They're primary students, I think. Wow. So
maybe I can get a few names. What's your name?
Sophie.
And you? Tell me your name.
Soraya.
Okay, and how about you? What's your name?
Amber.
Okay, and you?
Abby.
Okay, Abby, why did you want to come to this class?
Because it's really cool.
Yeah? Okay. How about you? Why did you pick this class to come to? Okay. Do you know why you picked this class?
Because I did it last time and it was fun.
It's a lot of fun in here, huh? Okay.
Oh, gosh.
And what's a lot of fun is just being around GT. Now, GT, you know, I've been in your class, and that same thing that you were saying to them with the same enthusiasm, tone of voice, and everything, you do with your high schoolers.
Some of the time.
They said, I said, come on, we all got to get together, and it's time to leave, do this. And
it's fun. I guess that's why I do it. It's fun.
It is fun. And
what else would I do?
You know,
we're in a TV studio? No.
You know, there's so much that you learn in this class or in drama class that you probably don't think you're learning as you go along. You learn a lot of social skills in here, don't you?
Right. Learning to feel good about yourself and learning to work with other people. Just like kids in sports, the same thing. Being part of that team. Yeah.
But there's a part here about, you know, of putting on a presentation.
Right.
And, you know, projecting image and things like that. That, you know, when you're out in the sports, you know, it seems more just natural if you're trying to do what the sport wants you to do, and you just interact with it with your body, you know, like tackle that guy or hit that ball. And
and here you assume a character, and you are somebody else, and you are playing a game, and that's the wonder of it.
Okay, here we go. And of course, the Hindus have a concept that we're all just in one big play. You know, that's what's going on down here.
Okay, do you think so?
Well, it's certainly a good concept, and it's very workable, and it gives us a lot of insight into ourselves and what's going on in the world, doesn't it?
I think so. Tom, thanks for coming by. You and Tommy.
Okay. Now, I might be holding up the front of this.
No, you're old.
What are you doing down here? What's your name?
I'm Austin Woodyard, and we're just helping the kids out.
Okay, Austin, what grade are you in?
I'm a freshman in high school right now.
Okay. And how about you?
My name's Carolina Cortez, and I'm a sophomore at this school.
Okay. Are you in the drama club?
Advanced drama class.
Advanced drama. And so what are the kids going to be doing today? What are some of the treats they have in store?
We're going to be doing some improvs. Last class we did machine. We're probably going to do something different this class. We don't know yet, though.
Improv is a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm kind of doing myself right now. And what's your favorite part of drama when you're in it?
I guess just being able to be up on stage and be somebody that you're usually not, and being able to experience different emotions. And
well, if you're a person that you're usually not, where do you draw on? Where do you go to get that part then?
I guess just sometimes if it's in a play, in a script, and you try and just make a character out of your own mind and maybe your own just experiences, and try and make another person.
But aren't you handed a character and then you have to kind of breathe in how you think that character would be?
Yeah, but then you put in part of yourself because you're interpreting what that character you think would be like.
And in that way, do you think it kind of gives you a little insight into yourself?
Yeah, especially you might just experience things and learn things that you haven't learned before that you could do or are capable of, I guess.
How about you? Have you given it much thought? I'm kind of
are capable of, I guess.
How about you? Have you given it much thought? I kind of have a philosophical outlook on life, so I'm always kind of looking at things deeply. But what's your favorite part about drama?
I just like being someone else. I think it's a lot of fun. Just be some funny guy. Like, just be someone different.
I think that's kind of, to me, I don't know, I don't want to say somewhat strange, but that you feel kind of more comfortable in somebody else's character. Do you feel that comfortable in your character? I know that's probably intimate, but you know what I mean?
Do you mean like, do you feel comfortable as another person?
Yeah.
I do. Like, it's a lot of fun to be other people.
Okay, I get that. I get it. Okay, all right. Thanks a lot. And I'm not sure what they're going to be doing. Are you going to round them up and get them doing something pretty soon?
Yeah.
Does it start? Are we in between classes right now?
It's about to start.
Okay. Well, all right. We're going to move on, and maybe we can drop back in and find out what's going on and watch the kids up on stage. But before we go, let's talk to a few. I'm not sure if you're an adult or not. You seem like you're an adult to me. What's your name?
Rachel Souza.
Rachel, do you have a child here?
I do. Lily, right over there in the stripes.
All right. I notice the older I get, the harder it is to tell the ages people.
She's 5.5.
Okay.
Almost.
I didn't mean young people, but...
me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 29.
Okay. All right. And how about you? What's your name?
I'm Michelle Frega.
Okay. And is that your daughter?
Yeah, this is Bailey.
Is she going to be in the class?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And how about you? What's your name?
Nick.
Nick, what do you think is going to happen in this class?
Well, nothing that we're going to have play. Like, we're going to do some games, I think. Like some cool.
Okay. Have you been in this class before? Were you here last year or anything?
No.
Okay. I think you're going to find it's a lot of fun in here.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All the kids that do drama really like it and enjoy it a lot. Let's meet you. What's your name?
Madison.
Okay. How about you? What's your name?
Abigail.
Abigail, what do you think is going to happen in here?
I don't know.
Okay. How about you? What's your name?
Alyssa.
I like your hat. You're already kind of like in some kind of character. It's not really a hat. It's a big flower, huh?
I don't know.
It's really cool. I like it. Okay, looks like we're at cheerleading here, and maybe we can talk to one of the head cheerleaders or whoever this is. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Karen Applebaum.
Okay, Karen Applebaum, and you're Amador High School coach?
Yeah, I help out. I'm a volunteer mother. And I'm not Candace. I'm just representing her.
You're just wearing her shirt?
Yes.
Okay, now what are the kids learning here?
We're doing like a junior cheer clinic. We're teaching them some moves, a couple of cheers, and we're playing some games, and they're having a good time.
Okay, is this a place where kids might be, curious about? I'm going to ask them, I guess, but curious about cheerleading? Say, come on over here, try it on, see what it's like?
Yeah, we kind of want to get these girls involved so that they may want to go into the Nuggets or later on into high school cheerleading and just get them enthusiastic and working out.
Okay, that's cool. And I'm glad to see that, like, you're a coach, because actually cheerleading, and I know me and Tommy know it, but, from Argonaut and Amador High School, it's a sport. It's really involved. It's not, I don't know, it's not like cheerleading anymore, whatever.
Yeah, it's a really good workout. It's a good sport, and the girls have a good time, and we teach them safety so that they know how to do their stunts and everything so they don't get hurt.
And I do believe it's a recognized sport. I think it's in the Olympics now, isn't it?
That I don't know.
It was going to be. It was running for the position, I think, to be considered a sport last year. So I believe it probably is.
Well, I can only hope so. I've seen it on TSPN, and if you've seen those girls, they do a definite workout.
You certainly have to be an athlete to do a lot of the stuff that the girls do and know your body very well and all that, huh?
Absolutely.
Be able to be one with your body.
Absolutely.
Now, what are the girls doing now? Are they just stretching out?
Yes, every time in the first part of our program, we're doing them stretch out so they don't get any cramps, and they're just getting in there and learning to be a team. And so that's why we have them stretch out. We don't want them to get hurt or get cramped.
Okay, all right. And what do you think is the most fun part about, being in the cheerleading squad or whatever for a school? Do you ever, what's your insight into that?
Well, I think that the girls enjoy being part of the team, representing their school. Definitely performing at halftime at football. They absolutely enjoy that. We do some great performances, so if anybody can come down and watch us at the football games, more than happy to have them there to watch.
Okay, you know what I absolutely love about the cheerleaders? Is your team can be, behind by like 20, 30, 40 points, and the cheerleaders never look like they know that.
Well, rain or shine, we're there to the end. We never give up and we never surrender.
Okay, I love it. Okay, the best fans a sport team can have is their cheerleaders, and these girls are, learning that a little bit now. I think I'm going to see if I can meet a couple of these cheerleaders while this is going on. What's your name?
Sierra.
Okay, how long you been a cheerleader?
A couple years now.
Okay, that's great. Okay, right here, Amador, Argonaut.
Amador.
Okay, I know. I knew that. Okay, I'm just mixed up. And what's your name?
I'm Desiree.
I've seen you before, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
Okay. And this is a lot of fun teaching these young girls?
Yeah, it is. I enjoy it.
All right. Are you pretty stretched out by now?
No, nope. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. And this girl's voicing the stuff to him, so you must be the head right now, right?
Yep.
Okay. And what do you call that?
Stretching.
Okay. Oh, I mean, like, when you get to tell them what to do.
Leading.
Okay, so you're the leader in this thing right now, and there's some girls down here, some more over there. I'm gonna see. I think it's probably all right if I just kind of go down here a little bit and ask a few of these girls their name. Hi, what's your name?
Bethany.
Okay, Bethany, and how about you? What's your name?
Felicia.
Okay, I don't know if I can meet everybody. What's your
Gwendolyn.
name? Okay, I'm gonna just go randomly right here, but I have to say hi to you. What's your name?
Lydia.
Okay, Lydia, and you?
Rachel.
Okay, and how about you?
Nicole.
What are you finding that's the most fun about this, Nicole? Stretching out? Okay, just all of it, huh? Okay, and I kind of get a feeling like when I ask the younger kids, what are you thinking about right now? Just stuff like that, and I guess that was what I was going to say. I don't think they're really thinking a whole lot. I think they're just right there, huh? Okay, all right, so you're stretching out, and did I get your name?
Darian Dale.
Okay, since I gave you such a hard question, I'm going to get your name. Where do you go to school?
Plymouth Elementary.
Okay, and how about you? What's your name?
Bailey.
Okay, and you?
Rebecca.
Okay, and you're wearing the uniform. You must be a cheerleader?
Yes.
Okay, here's a guy over here, and what's your name?
I'm Keith.
Okay, so what do the guys do in the cheerleading squad? How do they help out the most?
We mainly just lift up the girls when they do stunts.
So you're like the muscle they use you guys to be able to...
Yeah, that's us. Me and Jesse.
Use you for springs?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, all right. And how about you? What's your name?
I'm Janelle.
Okay, Janelle. Are you a cheerleader?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's meet some of the cheerleaders that wannabes. What's your name?
Cherise.
Okay, and how about you?
Ava.
Okay, what school?
Jackson Elementary.
Okay, and we're going to be leaving, but we're going to say hi to you. What's your name?
Celeste.
You're pretty good at touching your toes, huh? Okay, all right. And what's your name?
Lucy Kreitzer.
Okay. You want to be a cheerleader?
Yes.
Okay, for what school?
Amador High
All
School.
right, for Amador? Where do you go to school now?
Elementary.
Which one? Right across there. Okay. All right. I do believe that's Cedar Creek Elementary. Okay, girls and guys, thanks a lot, and good cheering. Bye-bye. Well, this door overhead says the Music Kingdom, but I don't know what's going on here today, so let's walk on up and find out. And I do believe this is where the band practices normally. Well, I know we're red now. We're at the this astronomical thing going on here, and what we've got behind us is a
portable planetarium.
Isn't that cool or what?
Yeah, it's very cool.
It is, because like when you're a kid, one of the favorite things to do is go visit a planetarium, or at least it was for me.
Yeah.
And I was lucky because I live by Griffith Park.
Oh yes, it's a good planetarium down there.
Yeah, and I've been in this one, and it's really cool. Now, how did they come up with, I guess with the idea? When did they start to have these kind of planetariums where you like this?
The planetarium, I think, I don't know, in the 80s.
Okay, all right.
In the 80s.
Okay, well that's good. Before the kids go in, I think I'll try to meet a few of them. Sure. Hi, what's your name?
Colton.
And what do you hope to see in there, Colton?
I'm hoping to see Mars.
Okay, you want to see Mars?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The red planet.
You have any idea where it is?
In space.
Okay, all right. How about you? What's your name?
Quentin.
Okay, and you?
Thomas.
Okay, I want to go back to this guy. So what do you know about Mars?
Basically I know that there are no aliens or Martians on there. But,
how do you know that?
But there are holes that are kind of like waves.
Okay, all right. How about you? What do you want to see when you're in there? I don't want to hold up your time, so whatever you need to do, go ahead and do that. And what's your name?
Isabel.
Have you ever been to the planetarium before?
No.
Has anybody here been to the planetarium before?
I know a planet, Venus.
Okay. What do you know about Venus?
That it's the hottest planet, even though it's the second closest to the sun.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something maybe a lot of people don't know about Venus, but a great mathematician found out that Venus wasn't originally even in our solar system.
Wow.
Maybe I could talk to this guy back here. All of the, I should give a class sometime on that. So what do you know about Venus?
What do I know about Venus?
Yeah.
Well, it's the second planet from the sun.
Okay.
And it's going to transit the sun in June.
Have you ever heard of Volonovsky?
No, I haven't.
Okay, all right. Anyway, I want to go on my own little trip. Sometime maybe I'll come down and speak a little bit about what this guy came up with. But anyway, so what do you normally do?
Well, I do portable planetarium shows for schools in the Bay Area.
So this is what you do for a living?
Yeah.
This must be a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it.
The kids get to go into there and everything?
They go in there, and they sit in a circle, and there's a projector in the center, and there's a little tiny light bulb at the center.
I'm going to ask a question, because when you're saying that, it almost begs for me to let everybody go in there and see if Tommy can get in there with his camera and see a little... Do we get to see this stuff relatively fast? Because we have a lot of things to cover today.
Well, the stars will come up, but I don't know how his...
works well.
Okay, yeah, you can come in. Okay. I'm happy with that.
Okay, cool. So maybe, like I said, I don't want to hold up your time to just go around like we're not here, and maybe I'll just interrupt you a bit.
Okay, fine.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And, well, the kids, I think they can hear everything at the same time. Let's meet a few more names. How about you? Turn this way for a second and say, what's your name?
Angel.
Okay, and how about you?
Scott.
So, Scott, why do you want to be in this class? Why did you come here?
Because I like the Earth a lot.
Okay. You like looking up at night and seeing the stars and everything and wonder about them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how about you? What's your name?
Hi, Devina.
Okay. These are your two girls?
Yeah, Jocelyn and Azalea.
Okay. Now, Jocelyn, is that what your name was?
No,
Azalea? Well, you're named after a pretty flower. And, okay, why did you want to come to this class?
To see what?
See the moon.
To see the moon.
Okay, that's great. So this is kind of cool. You could come on in here inside of a classroom and then go inside of a portable planetarium and see the moon. So that's pretty cool. Technology is pretty cool. What's your name?
Gabriel.
Have you ever been here before?
No.
Do you have any idea what it's going to be like in there?
No.
Okay. All right. How about you? What's your name?
Batman.
You're pretty happy to be here, aren't you?
I haven't been here, but my brother has, and I don't know what it looks inside there.
What's your name?
Nathan Renfrey.
Hey, Nathan, what are you talking to the kids about right now?
Oh, we're teaching these guys how to be good magicians.
All right, and are we working on a trick?
Yeah, we're working on a cool one that they're just about to learn how to do.
Okay, we'll just take a listen, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so the idea behind this trick is that there's a secret to it. The pages are cut a little bit differently. So remember that when I showed you guys the book at first, all the pages were empty? You guys see all the pages in this book are empty? And then, with a little bit of magic, they're all full again, right? So you guys want to learn how to do that one? Okay, so the trick is, and we're going to sit you guys down probably at the desks, and you guys can use the parents.
Hey, how did you do that?
What's our number one rule to magic kids? Ah, very good.
Never tell anybody.
Abracadabra?
Abracadabra. We never tell our secrets as magicians, do we?
Well, how do you pass them on?
Well, these are students. When we're magic students, then we learn, right?
So you learn from the master, okay.
Yes, and these guys are now officially magic students. So, what we're going to do next for you guys is we're going to pass you guys out some papers. So the trick is to this book that you'll see I have on this page, I have stickers. Do you guys see that? Let me see if I can get to the first page. On this page there are no stickers. Then on this page there are stickers. On the next page, if I can open it right, there are no stickers. On the next page there are stickers, and it goes like that throughout the whole book. So the trick is, every other page in this book is cut just a little bit shorter than the other pages. So when you flip the book this way, all you see are the pages that don't have the stickers. And then when I flip it this way, you only see the pages that do. So we're going to make that right now, okay? So why don't you guys, how many of you guys do we have in here? 22. That's good. We can do it. We can do it where you're sitting. What we're going to do is pass you guys out the supplies that you're going to need, okay? So let me talk about the directions of how this trick works.
Tell me, would you come up this way a little bit? He's going to be passing stuff out, so maybe we can meet a few of the kids while that's going on. Wow, look at this. This magician's got this great... He'd be a lot of fun to talk to. Now, this guy's got all of the stuff. All the magician stuff. He's got his trunk. What's your name? Maybe I already asked you that. You're a magician?
Yes.
And you do this, and you make a living doing this?
Not to make a living. It's more of a hobby, pastime. Do kids shows every now and then.
So you have a day job?
Yeah, well, sorta. Okay. Looking for one. Teacher.
Okay, that's good. And, okay, what's your name?
Andrew.
Okay, he's going to be passing stuff out. What's your guys' name?
Luke.
Okay, and how about you? What's your name?
My name's Jacob.
Okay, who wants to tell me why they took this class?
Because it was magic, and I know a couple of magic tricks.
Okay, he already knows a few. Now we're not gonna, we can't interrupt too much. We wanted this guy to turn down. There's too many kids to meet y'all. So good magic, everybody, and we're gonna go see what else we can find out. And we're gonna turn it back over to the magician, and I'm gonna disappear through the magic of abracadabra. Okay, here we are. I believe I've been in this before, and this is like magic with colors and boy, lots of different things. How you doing?
I'm good.
This your class? Teaching this class now?
I'm kind of helping a little bit. We're all kind of helping together.
Okay, and this is Dana. How you doing, Dana?
I'm good. I'm fine.
All right. And who are you working for now?
Senator Gaines.
Okay, Senator Gaines. Which Senator Gaines? Okay. And Senator Gaines, he's the, what's his first name? He's the man, right?
Yeah. Yes. Ted.
Okay. Because we have the...
His wife is an assembly member, but it's not in Amador. It's in El Dorado County.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Well, you know your stuff, man. Maybe you ought to get into politics.
That's why I got to know that.
Okay. All right, so we've got a nice tag team going there for if you're a Republican. And, wow, what are you doing there?
I'm just mixing it up.
That's pretty cool the way it's working, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah.
What's this girl doing in there? Yeah, that's really cool. What's your name?
Ellie.
How you doing, Ellie?
Good.
It sure makes neat patterns all on its own, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just put in a lot of colors and you just put them in different places and you just...
Do you have any idea when you drop some in what it might look like? Are you trying to go for any effect at all?
I'm trying to make it so when I put it in the middle, it'll go like that, like the burst, how it does that, but mine's not really working.
So it must be hard to probably just get it in the middle, huh?
I think it's because...
What are you doing now?
I'm trying to make it look like tie-dye, so it looks like that.
Now, why do you think, maybe I'll ask this guy over here because I haven't asked you that many questions, why do you think it's that all the colors aren't going together and just making one color of black or gray or something?
I don't really know.
Okay. Have you given it any thought?
Not really.
Is that what the class is about, trying to figure out, or not figure out, but have fun with it, but know why it's working? Do you have any idea?
Well, not really.
Okay. Well, why would you think maybe some of the colors don't mix in with each other?
Well, maybe because it's just the soap is. Maybe because it's like the soap is. Yeah.
Maybe that is. I think they must maybe have like a, I don't know yet. I would want to throw out the word different viscosities or something. I know there's a thing that says oil and water don't mix, but I imagine those are all quite the same. But we could find out. We'll find out from the master pretty soon. What are you doing in there?
I'm making glop.
What?
It's glop.
What's that?
It's kind of like putty. It bounces like putty.
Like silly putty?
Yeah.
That's cool. And it's different colors. How do you make it?
You put in some glue, then some watercolors, and this stuff, and you stir it.
Okay. What's your name?
Thomas.
Okay. And how about you?
Seth.
You know what you're doing there?
Making a sort of glob. It doesn't bounce that well.
Now, how much do you get to make?
At least one.
Okay. Now, is it?
There's fizz poppers over there, and those are fun. You put a little bit of that solution right there, like water or anything like that. Then you put some of the vinegar putty. And then this upright, and boom, the cap pops off.
Okay, so it's kind of like explosive kind of stuff. All right. Did you find out how it worked?
Yeah,
What was the principle behind it? Do you know?
Be careful what you land.
That might be the be careful part, but I think the principal part is like the vinegar and that powder.
Yeah, the vinegar and the powder mixed together and make an explosive
Let's
thing.
do something to make a lot more pressure than was originally there, right? Some kind of chemical interaction that caused that. We'll find out from somebody how some of this stuff works. I forget all the particulars. I've been doing that.
Why don't you talk to him?
Why don't I talk to him about it? Why don't I talk to this guy? Why don't I talk to you about it?
Okay.
Okay, we'll ask a few questions because I'd like to know how things work. We'll get to this one in a second. As we first came in, there were some people that were working, putting some colors in a plate, and they weren't all becoming one color. Why was that?
That was because of surface tension, and the surface tension keeps the liquid apart, and you put a drop of detergent on top of the plate, and then the colors start swirling all over the place. I just got...
the surface tension, how did that still keep the colors from going together?
Liquids tend to stay together. They don't tend to mix freely, but detergent helps them mix more freely, which is why detergent cleans things up.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now here, this is probably one of the most fun ones because things explode and pop and everything around here, huh?
This is called a fizz popper. Where's a cork? Do you have a cork anywhere? Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Oh, thank you. Okay, if I'm going to take a little vinegar in the bottom of my tube, and a little baking soda in the side of the tube, and put the cork in, then I can take this and shake it and hold it up, and it pops. And that shows that vinegar and baking soda makes carbon dioxide, which makes the cork pop off. And
it makes it pretty fast, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and that's pretty good. Okay, and back here. What do we have going on here? What's going on in this lady's phone?
I'm videotaping my daughter in the classroom here.
These guys are experimenting with making...
Here we go. I'm going to go over here so I can get a body line. Go ahead.
These guys are making layers of salt water, starting with different colors of food coloring. If I have fresh water and I can take some salty water with green food coloring and put it at the bottom and start squeezing that out, and that can make a layer of red on top of green, because the salt water is heavier than the fresh water above it.
Okay, so this isn't surface tension stuff. This is
just density.
Okay.
Okay.
And the other one was seeing a chemical
reaction. Yes.
Okay.
Rocket science.
At the end table.
Okay, that's red cabbage juice mixing with vinegar and baking soda to change color. Let me see. If I take a cup, where's a cup? An empty cup. Here, I'll use this one.
We'll make that one empty.
Our sink is filling up. I have some water that came from boiling red cabbage, and it looks sort of purplish. And if I take some vinegar and put the vinegar in here, that changes to pink. And I have a little bit of very dilute hydrochloric acid, and I add it here and it turns orange. This is so dilute, I showed people I can put this on my tongue and it just tastes a little sour, so it isn't very dangerous. And then I can put a little baking soda in here, and this changes from acid to alkali, and it goes from red to purple, and it also fizzes. And if I take a little bit of ammonia, if I can find the, thank you, ammonia, put it in here, it changes to blue, but that's not a very good example. If I take cabbage water and ammonia, it's supposed to turn green. So you can get all these different colors just out of red cabbage juice with different things that are either acid or alkali. So that's what that is.
Okay, now, this experiment must go way back in time or whatever. Who's some of the first people that tried this, and maybe why?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Does the waters have any dye quality left to them? I mean, if you put your T-shirt in there, would it stick and stay?
It would probably rinse out.
Okay.
I don't think it stains very badly.
Which one?
Ammonia.
Right.
There you go.
What do you normally use this class for during the regular school days?
I don't know. I'm not a teacher.
Okay.
I'm a doctor.
Okay, that's right. And you're Dr. Richard Buss.
Yes.
And you've been doing this for a long time, though.
Yes, indeed.
But as long as I think I've been doing this.
Yeah, I've been doing it since the 1990s at least, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she call you Daddy?
She's my daughter, yes,
okay.
She does.
All right. Well, that's cool.
Okay. I think you finished that.
Hey, what's going on?
I really don't know. I was just just mixing some stuff, and then all of a sudden this happened. So, just experimenting.
It's fun, huh?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
Just experimenting.
And it's time to change stations, so you're going to leave from here to someplace else.
To go.
And do all the other things.
Invisible ink here.
Let's see. I like invisible ink, but I forgot how we did it.
Well, this is invisible ink. It's actually this is a saline in alcohol. This is an acid-base indicator, which is a lot of fun for the kids to use because it's colorless until I spray it with Windex, and then it becomes bright pinkish purple. And that will stay that way until the Windex evaporates, and then it will become colorless again. And they get a tube of this to take home with them so they can try it out at home.
So the idea is like you write the message with that, and then you put something else on it and it appears?
Yes, so if you want to have a secret message, you send it in invisible ink, and when you spray it, the message appears.
Must be the kind of stuff they use in the Three Musketeers and stuff like that.
Yes, but I don't think they had phenolphthalein back then. They probably used vinegar.
Okay. All right, so you can use some stuff like that. Let's find out this girl's name. Hi, what's your name?
Summer.
Were you in the...
No.
Just like the shirt?
No, this is from the jogger sign.
Okay, a jogging thing. Okay, so that's quite different than running?
Well,
jogging?
Programs they have at my school once a year.
Okay, that's cool. All right, now you're going to be working on the invisible ink thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to grab Dr. bus if I can, because I can understand most of this stuff. You know, I have to ask you to come on over here because I can understand, I think, a lot of the stuff that you're doing and get it, but I don't quite get the why the colors don't want to mix, but and the surface tension thing, and I understand like the surface tension stuff, but I'm not quite sure on this.
Well, if I take a little bit of milk,
that's going to get the white background.
Yes, that's the white liquid, and I put a drop of food coloring in it, several drops. The liquid tends to stay in one place because liquids don't freeze unless there's some reason to.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put a drop of detergent in here on a toothpick.
And the detergent changes the
surface tension of the liquid and makes it.
Now, is that like making the molecules smaller or something to allow
that makes the molecules so they do not stick together quite as tightly.
Okay.
This detergent actually forms a film over the surface of the liquid and causes it to spread out.
And that's kind of like what it does when it's cleaning the pots and pans, the detergent?
Yes, I'd say so.
And so it like makes it from the same kind of idea that stuff that's on there gets to flow around?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, that was cool what this guy had going on over here, because it started off almost like an X.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is always fun and a fascinating one, and certainly hands-on, and get yourself wet and have a good time. We're going to meet this guy here before we go. What's your name?
August.
I think this is one of the most fascinating things down here. What do you think?
I do too. I like the station. It's cool.
It's like arty, and but it's all those designs are just kind of happening naturally in a way.
Yeah. It's weird how these chemicals react. Never really seen it before.
All you do is, I guess, put that stick that must have a little bit. I don't know. It's kaleidoscopic almost.
So I guess it's just detergent and food coloring and milk that does this. It's amazing. Just a couple of colors and milk.
This is pretty amazing, fun and amazing to see. Okay, where do you go to school?
I go to school at Plymouth Elementary School.
Okay, a lot of kids from Plymouth here today. All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you got
Doug Ketron?
You got a question?
Yeah, are you guys doing some questions and answers right now?
Yeah, the kids are asking questions, and we're getting into some real deep science here.
All right, cool. And California rocks, baby.
California rocks.
Okay, and Doug, tell the people what you do.
Oh, I'm an engineer, civil mining engineer, and just have a private practice, and I get, because of the mining background, got asked to do this, and we're doing it for years and years now.
Rocks are your business, baby.
Rocks are my business.
Okay. All right, and I like Doug, and he's been around a long time here in Amador County. So what are the kids, this is kind of cool because the kids get to take something home. Maybe let's go right here to take home with you.
We get to take home a collection of rocks.
Okay. And is this your collection?
Yeah.
Is everybody's the same, or does everybody could do whatever they wanted to?
No, everyone's the same.
Okay, everyone is the same? Okay. Name?
Carmen Ramirez.
Carmen? I hope I'm not disturbing you. Go ahead with your class, sir. What's your name?
Suki.
Okay, I think we can do two things at the same time, hopefully. I think he's talking right now about what you're doing here. What is this?
That's lava.
Lava? So this is a volcano?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Let's show people that. And Doug's showing the same thing and talking, and I don't want to disturb his class too much. So Doug's giving his lecture, and maybe we'll meet. What's your name?
Serenity.
How about you?
Honoree.
Okay, and how about you?
I'm Jaden.
Okay, and how about you?
Madison.
And how about you?
Adam.
What's the most fun part about this class?
The soap.
I want to say something. You pick some big rocks. You got the big samples.
Yeah.
Okay. Most of the people have tiny rocks, but I like your style, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay. We're going to leave Doug to teach these young minds, and bye, Doug. How are you doing, Wilma?
Hi. Much less stress than before.
How come?
Well, I think this year we had around 400 kids, and probably, I think 100 parent volunteers and 40 classes. So trying to get logistically everybody from point A to B can be
So you an organizer with this event today?
part of it. There's a crew of us of about maybe 5 or 6, but I've been doing it for 7 years, and they keep roping me in. But I mean, look, it's great.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Milking goats to ponies to dissecting.
And once you learn the drill and everything, you just have to come back, and it doesn't probably take as long as to retrain someone, right?
Well, kind of. But there's always little snafus. Like earlier, we didn't know where to put the pigs and ponies. So it's hard to put pigs and ponies. It's not like a classroom, but we're good. And then we couldn't find the what do you call it? The sheep brain package was leaking because we have a sheep brain dissecting. You can't get replacement sheep brains, but we did it. We're good.
Maybe you could have asked me to volunteer.
Next year.
Okay, all right. But so right now I'm going to hang on to what I have, and
walk around if you haven't.
Okay. And by the way, you did a great job on that show that you did. I believe it was Celebrate the Children. We reran it last week.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, you did a nice job.
Oh, okay.
And it was good. You know, I like doing that. So I like talking to the youngsters, but you did a swell job. I don't mean but. The butt part in there is just like, why didn't I do it that year?
No,
why did you get to do it?
No, we're good.
I'm going to talk to Sue about that.
No, tell Sue I said hi, and thanks for coming out.
I will, and thanks for Serpro and everything, and do a great job and really give back to the community.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to end the Kid College show just in the drama room one more time. A place that's a lot of fun, and there's a great drama teacher, Charles Turner, and so I'm going to get in front of the camera and goodbye to everybody. Tom Slavic on the microphone, Tommy Fox on the camera. We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Kids College here at Amador High School. Bye-bye.